how to read the hard property listings your realtors find for you. Hi, my name is Priscilla. I'm a real estate broker in GTA. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to read the MLS listings. First, let's understand where this information comes from. We are in the Greater Toronto area. The real estate board is called Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, or TRAB. Every single publicly listed properties are brought back by listing agent and gathered together in a centralized database called MLS, Multiple Listing Service. So every single licensed agent can see all the properties in this centralized database. You do not need to find multiple agents in order to see enough properties. As long as the property search criteria you gave to your realtor fully reflects all you want, he or she should be able to find you everything. Okay, so now we understand where this information comes from. Today, I'm going to use two examples. So we all know the ownership in Canada has two types. One is called freehold, and the other is condominium. So we'll start with the condominium property type first. So this is actually a condominium townhouse. Actually, it's my own listing. Today is the first day it comes down to the market. So we take this as an example. First, we see the address. And then this is the listing price. You're going to ask, is this for bidding? Later, I'll explain. But at least we know this is where you see the listing price. It shows the major intersection here, or the community name. It's in Markham, Eileen Willowbrook in York. This is the property tax that this property is charged for year 2020. Information, this is a very important information called DOM. It means days on market. The smaller this number is, the fresher this property is. For our example, 0. So this is a brand new property. So some buyers, they like to go property shopping by themselves. They will go to realtor.ca or some app called Realmaster, House Sigma. But very often, those apps will have some sort of lead time. But if your agent set up a search for you, lot of times the property you receive, they can be days on market 0. This way, you do not miss any time. You beat mass majority of the buyers to the hot new listings. So this is a condo townhouse, condo stack townhouse. You see the property type here. And then when we read further, if we have a locker, it will mark down here. So it does have one locker. This is the number of total rooms, number of bedroom, and number of washroom. This is where the MLS ID is. A lot of times, if you want to communicate with your realtor and you say, oh, I saw this property and I'm really interested, can you find more details for me? Let him or her know the MLS ID together with the address. Then your realtor can quickly locate this property for you. APX age, it means approximate age of this property. This is relatively new, less than 15 years. And APX square feet, it's approximate square footage. So you'll know the size of the interior of this property. This is a very important information for condominium property maintenance fee. So for any condominium property, we own the building itself, but together with all the other owners in this compound, we commonly own the piece of land where these buildings sit on top. So we don't directly own this land. As a result, the owners will form a condo corporation, and the condo corporation will hire property management company to deliver the service to maintain these lands, such as cut the grass and mow the lawn. So to compensate this service, we pay maintenance fee. Okay, so this number is the maintenance fee you are supposed to pay every month. This will affect the loan you can take. So this is an important information. Do make sure when you offer a property, you let your mortgage manager know the maintenance fee. So down below, we have some information here. It says either yes or no. It means if our maintenance fee covers this aspect. For example, it does not include the property tax, but it does include water, right? So some buyers, they mistakenly think this means this property has or has not this service. No, it only means the maintenance fee, include or exclude this fee. So for example, a lot of times this building does have a central aircon. It's just this 440.59 does not include the aircon fee. So here we know if we have parking. So here total parking space is 1, but by reading either it's garage or drive, we know our parking is underground or on the surface. All right. In this area, normally we see each room's dimension, but we're lacking of this information here. And in client's remark, we see a lot of important features of this property other than the room itself, the unit itself. For example, here we know for this property, we are at the location that's very convenient. We've got a big mall next to us, and we have easy access to groceries, shops, restaurants, and we have a very short distance to get on 404 and 407. And also we are very close to top-ranked school, St. Robert. Actors here normally will tell us that what comes along, what type of electronic appliances comes along when we purchase this property. So client remarks and actors are visible to the buyers. But remember, at the beginning, we ask, how do we know this property is for bidding or the price is just price to sell? There's a brokerage remark that's only visible to your realtors. So here, take this for example. We say offers will be reviewed on September 14, 4 p.m. So that means whoever is interested in this property, they're welcome to bring in their offer on September 14th. And then the listing agent will present all these offers to the seller. Then the seller will pick one, highest the price or best condition, and then accept or counter. This is only visible to your realtor. So when you see a property that's interested to you, you tell him or her the MLS ID and address, and he will check this for you and tell you the bidding date. And of course, a professional agent can also give your estimation on the market. So we will know what its true market value is. So you are prepared to handing your offer at a meaningful price. The transaction in Canada is really transparent. So here, for example, we can also see CB commission. It means cooperating brokerage commission. So that means at the listing, the seller already included in the selling price his own listing agent and buyer agent's commission. So you as the buyer, you do not need to pay anything in any format. Your commission, your buyer agent's commission is taken care by the seller. So this information is also visible. It's visible in every single listing. So yeah, this is pretty much for condominium property. And if it's freehold, what you'll see more is that you probably will see lot size, which is crucial information for freehold property because you do own the land, unlike condominium properties, right? So all the rest is about same. One more thing I want to tell you. So here we have one thing called last status. So last status, when it's active, it would appear as new, or PC, means price change. And if it's sold conditional, it will mark as SC. Sold conditional means that this property is sold, but then there's still a couple conditions outstanding, such as financing condition or inspection condition. But when the condition is fulfilled, then the buyer will present either condition fulfillment or condition waiver to the seller. Then at that moment, the sold conditional SC will switch to sold, which means this property is sold firm. Okay, so that's pretty much today's video. If you have any recent purchase plan, talk to me. I can cater the property search for you to include not just those good ones from MLS, but also some great value off market properties. Looking forward to connect with you in next video. Bye-bye.